What if your exhaustion is not burnout, is not depression, and is not aging? It's your progesterone crashing. What if you've been told to sleep more, exercise more, manage stress better, and none of it works because nobody tested the right thing? I'm Jana Tarjeft. I'm a family nurse practitioner with Hashimoto's. And I've watched women and lived myself the kind of fatigue that makes getting out of bed feel like a marathon. Today we are going to talk about what's actually causing it and what to do about it. This isn't I'm tired. This is I slept 8 hours and I still can't function. This is canceling plans because the thought of getting dressed is overwhelming. This is staring at your computer screen and your brain just won't engage. And you've probably been told it's stress or depression or just part of getting older. Let me tell you what's actually happening in perimenopause. Progesterone is often the first hormone to decline, sometimes 5 to 10 years before your periods even stop. Progesterone doesn't just regulate your cycle. It converts to allopregnanolone, a neurosteroid that acts on GABA receptors in your brain. GABA is your calming, sleep-promoting neurotransmitter. When progesterone drops, your brain literally loses its ability to wind down. Your sleep becomes lighter, more fractured. You spend less time in deep sleep and REM. And you wake up feeling like you never slept at all. Now it gets worse, because when sleep fractures, cortisol rises. Cortisol is your stress hormone. In a healthy rhythm, it's highest in the morning. That's what gets you out of bed. But when you are not sleeping deeply, your nervous system stays on high alert. Cortisol stays elevated. And suddenly you are wired at midnight and dead at 7 a.m. You've probably felt this, exhausted all day, but the moment your head hits the pillow, your brain turns on. Racing thoughts, worry loops. You are tired, but you can't sleep. That's cortisol dysregulation. And it's extremely common in perimenopause. The conventional approach is to prescribe a sleep aid, but a sleep aid doesn't fix cortisol rhythm. It doesn't replace progesterone. It doesn't address why your nervous system can't downshift. It's a band-aid on a hormonal wound. Now, here's where my Hashimoto story comes in. Your thyroid and your adrenal glands are connected in ways most people never learn. When cortisol is chronically elevated, it disrupts thyroid function at multiple points. It can suppress TSH, so your labs look normal when your thyroid is actually struggling. It can impair the conversion of T4 to T3, so you have plenty of thyroid hormone, but it's the inactive form, and it can increase reverse T3, which blocks your active thyroid hormone from getting into your cells. So now you have progesterone dropping, cortisol rising, and thyroid function tanking. All three are making you exhausted, and your doctor is looking at the normal TSH and telling you everything is fine. This is exactly what happened to me before my Hashimoto's diagnosis. I was told my labs were normal. I was told to sleep more. I knew something was wrong. If you're exhausted and your only thyroid test was TSH, you don't have enough information, period. Here is your action plan. Step 1, test. Ask for estradiol, progesterone, a full thyroid panel, TSH, free T3, free T4, reverse T3, and thyroid antibodies. Also consider a 4-point cortisol test, saliva or dried urine, to see your actual rhythm, not just a single morning snapshot. Step 2, support sleep hygiene, but do it hormonally. Magnesium glycinate at night supports GABA function. Reducing blue light before bed helps melatonin. But if your progesterone is low, none of these will fully work until you address the root cause. Step 3, consider bioidentical progesterone, not synthetic progestins. Those are different molecules with different effects. Bioidentical progesterone supports the GABA pathway directly and can be a game changer for perimenopausal sleep. Step 4, supports your adrenals. Phosphatidylserine can help lower nighttime cortisol. Adaptogenic herbs like ashwagandha and rhodiola can support adrenal function. But again, test first, don't guess. Your fatigue is real. It's not in your head. It's not a character flaw. It's a hormonal cascade that started when your progesterone began to fall. You deserve labs that tell the full story. You deserve a provider who listens. And you deserve to wake up feeling like yourself again. I'm Jana Tarjeft. This is Optimal Health. If this resonated, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And drop a comment below. Tell me what your fatigue feels like.